guys, it's a proud cat lover, and today I'm going to be, kind of giving you all an update on everything. Except for the cats, because the cats are doing the usual, they're doing okay. So, but I'll kind of show you some stuff I've changed or added to the crested gecko tanks. Here's Magma just chilling. What you doing, silly boy? What you doing? He's like, don't touch me, you can't see me. So the new thing in Magma's tank, there's only 2 new things. And I kind of rearranged just his log because of the new thing. But, back here in the corner, one of the things I got him is this little ledge here, and it's actually supposed to be a soap holder for a shower wall, but I was able to get it for him. And actually I got all of them one except for Phoenix because she already has one. It's not that deep. It's the shallow one that I put her water dishes in. But I got those at Bed Bath & Beyond, which is a place that we have. Okay guys, so I had to pause it real quick because my cats wanted in the bedroom. They had to make an appearance. Okay, so back to what I was saying about Magma. So, bought all of them except for Phoenix's shower soap ledge things, whatever you want to call them. Bought those at Bed Bath & Beyond. I believe they're like $3. So, a lot cheaper than if you were to just buy a ledge that's suited for reptiles, because it's plastic. It's safe for them. Then I also have this here, which you'll be able to see it a little bit easier in Phoenix's tank. But I bought a couple containers of popsicle sticks and a glue gun that's purple because I'm always using my parents', and they're just kind of crappy because when you have it just sitting there, it drips glue, and with the new one, it actually doesn't drip glue, and you have to pull the trigger for it to actually have the glue come out. So I was like, oh, so nice. Magma being all cute, peeking his head out. So it has a bottom piece, which I'll show you with Phoenix's, because Phoenix and Magma's were the only ones I'm done building. I'm going to also make one for Eclipse, which is the leopard gecko, and Blaze and Ember, which are my other 2 crested geckos. But, it has a piece there in the middle for support, because when they get on top it kind of was bowing a little, and then it has a second little half roof here that also has a support piece to keep them from bowing in. And, since it's made out of popsicle sticks, it shouldn't be harmed too much by when I'm misting in there. And then with Phoenix, the only new things that are in here is I got this stuff here, and I actually bought that as a vine, like a 15-foot vine at Hobby Lobby, and I cut it down into 3 pieces, one for Phoenix, one for Ember, and one for Blaze. So their 3 tanks have some of that in it. Because Magma's already had 3 plants, I didn't want to add any more because it was going to be a lot. She only had 2, so I put that one on the back. But I took her 2 logs and put them at slants like this, and then I have her leaf here, which Magma also has one of these. But here's the side of the house, and then if I come around here, pull this way, you can see, you can see what the house actually looks like. So it just looks like that and has a back and everything. I can make a video of how to make those if you want. But anyway, so that is her just updates and stuff. She used to actually have a plastic plant in here. I got rid of it because it was junk, and that's why I put that one in there. That's what it was. So the hissing cockroaches is the next thing. One of the females that I actually was one of the babies I kept from last year had her babies. So I haven't counted since she had her babies, but there's definitely over 44 because that's how many Big Mama had. And so I'm going to guess there's probably close to almost 100 now. If my female that I kept, the baby, if she had almost the same as Big Mama, then there'd probably actually be around 80. But I'm not really sure how many she had because, like I said, I haven't counted. But I will tell you that she had some more babies. I actually came in here the night she had them because they were all white because they had just recently been born. So I'm not seeing any of the babies. I put a little salad mix, which I'll kind of show you here because this is the adults tank. I'm going to be getting some metal right like this, and my dad and I are going to bend it to put it on the 10-gallon here so I can put all the babies and the mothers in this tank because with that many babies in this tank, along with 3 adult females, it's really squished. So I'm going to put T-Rex in here and then have all the girls and the babies in this tank. And after all the babies are a good size, then I'll reintroduce T-Rex to the tank. Because I don't want him eating any of the babies, because I'm going to try to raise them to sell them. But I have chopped up lettuce, cut up cut up cucumbers, and sliced up carrots in their little salad mix there. And all of them, the dubias, the baby hissing cockroaches, and the pregnant mothers, and this tank over here all got the same salad mix. So with Raja's tank, nothing much has changed. I just got him some of this frog moss here to go in his humid hide. And what I thought I was getting was actual moss. This stuff is cool, but I wasn't expecting it. This stuff, and I don't think it even shows a picture. Okay, so the top is moss, and it actually has dirt. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Let me get the humid hide out real quick. So, here's the humid hide. So, the moss is living moss that has dirt. And I didn't know that when I was buying the frog moss, but I was like, hey, that's cool, because he can have live moss in his humid hide, and that will help him shed a lot more than, let's say, sphagnum moss, which will just dry out. I mean, obviously this stuff will dry out too. Let me sit that in there real quick. But if I add water to it, the roots of the moss will absorb, and so will the dirt. So it'll keep it cool. I mean, not cooler. It'll keep it wetter longer, so I won't have to spray it as much. So, big boy Blossom. Of course, nothing much has changed with Eclipse's tank. This is just what it looks like. Still has the arch here. It's kind of hard to see since there's dang reflection everywhere. She's right now in her humid hide, which is over here under this hide here. So, she's not going to be making an appearance in this video. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Just scratch it, Rose, scratch it. So with the girls' tank, which I say the girls because Ember and Blaze share this tank, and you can kind of see Blaze a little bit right there. The only thing that has changed in this tank is that I got these really awesome, huge leaves at Hobby Lobby. And when I say huge, here's my hand. These things are ginormous. They take up almost the entire top of the tank. So these, both the girls in here have those, which let me turn the light on real quick so you can kind of see. And then there is that plant there that I was telling you about that I cut. Right there. And then I'm sure if I pull up this leaf here, nope, she's not there. But you can see that she has the same soap dealie right down in there. Both of them have one of them as well, like I was saying. So let me close this real quick. Okay, so this video has kind of been all over the place, and I apologize, but that's kind of what it normally ends up being whenever I make a video in general. Oh, I will update you real quick, because I almost forgot. On June 13th, I think it was. Let me move something real quick. Of course, for those of you that are already subscribed to the channel, you know about Blaze laying her eggs. But, let's see. She laid 2 eggs on the 13th of June. And so I'll show you how the little eggie's doing. He's just a cute little thing. Okay, so here's the little fertile egg, which is this little guy here. And then this one did end up being a dud. So there will be a little baby, which probably will be hatching around August, because that will be 2 months from now. Because I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly, that it takes between 65 to 85, sometimes 90 days for them to hatch. It varies. Some people it even takes 100 days. So if I am guesstimating correctly, it's going to be the middle or the end of August. Maybe the beginning of September when this little guy hatches. So I'm pretty excited. So that's the update on the little egg. Okay guys, so I'm going to put a clip in the video that I did the other day showing the caterpillars that I have, and then I'm going to show you these guys because they changed color. The other 2 caterpillars I haven't changed at all, so that's why I'm going to insert a little video. Actually, the orange caterpillar in the upcoming little clip actually did go into its cocoon, so we're going to find out soon what that little guy is going to be. But the yellow woolly bear caterpillar, which is the white one, Hasn't pupated yet. And the two caterpillars in here I found out are Pandora sphinx moth caterpillars because they change color and stuff. And because they have the eye spot near their tail, which I call the tail, it's not actually a tail, but they have an eye spot near the tail. And that's one of the indicators that it's a Pandora sphinx moth. So, anyway, here's the clip real quick, and then I'll show you an update on these guys. And today I'm going to be showing you my current pet caterpillars. So I've got a couple different species here on my hand. This little guy so far is a mystery. I know that he's probably going to be a type of maybe a woolly bear or a tiger moth or something like that is what this guy's going to turn into by the looks of what I can find on Google. He's going to be a mystery. This little guy here is a yellow woolly bear, and I found eating on sedum, which is my stone crop, which is a succulent, which is interesting that a woolly bear's caterpillar eats on succulents. Really interesting. And then in here we have a couple... Oh, are you pooping on me? You are so mean. 1 second, guys. Trying to deal with pooping caterpillar. Oh my gosh, he is running so fast. It's too bad I didn't catch it on camera. They're running up my arm, so I was having to grab them. Okay, so they're back now. These are Pandora... Oops, sorry. These are Pandora sphinx moth caterpillars. And they are super cool. And the reason I know they're Pandora sphinx moths is because that little eye spot that they're getting by the tails. Okay, wait, where's the other one? There it is. Okay. As you can see, the little eye spot that's down there by the thorn. And then the color patterns here are also the same as the Pandora sphinx moth caterpillars. And they're eating, of course, on grape leaves. And then here's these two caterpillars interacting again. The woolly bear walks super fast. Like, if he gets to running, they're hilarious to watch. He really gets to run. Like, the mystery guy, he kind of walks medium speed, but the yellow woolly bear caterpillar just runs like there's no tomorrow. I don't know if he'll start to run or not, but it's hilarious once he gets going. He really starts moving. But the fuzzier caterpillars do not mind me holding them. But the sphinx moth caterpillars do mind, so that's why I'm not holding them. But this container is really nice. It's huge. And I actually got this as a to-go container from Red Robin, which is a restaurant. So it was kind of convenient because these caterpillars, I can't wait to show you guys when they get bigger. These caterpillars get up to 5 inches in length. That is extremely long. That's like almost the length of my hand. It's crazy how long these guys get. So, like I said, they're eating on grape leaves. Here's what the succulent leaves look like that the yellow woolly bear is eating on. And let me grab him because he's going up my sleeve. Whoops! I'm sorry. Definitely one of the traits that I can tell that it's a woolly bear from is the woolly bears like to roll up into a ball when they are frightened. And this guy definitely does that. And then over here, I've got 2 leaves of lettuce, which I happen to be growing lettuce this year. That's why I got this guy in the first place, which this guy used to be bright orange, and then he shed, and now he is kind of a burnt orange with black. So he's... Oh, where do you think you're going, young man? Get in there. Come on. There we go. Okay. Okay, we're back. Hopefully you enjoyed that little clip. So these guys get up to 5 inches long, if I haven't said that before. I caught them in mid-eating, so they're frozen in action. But they used to be green, and both of them have now turned pink. And they have these gorgeous, vivid white lines, and then you can definitely see the eye spot here compared to when they were a little smaller. And they're already, let me see, they're already about 1.5 inches stretched out anyway. Oh my goodness, look at those mandibles. It is literally mid-bite. That is just wicked looking. That's just crazy. But this one here, you can definitely see the little eye spot there. And what happens is when these guys get adult size, they actually will drop those signature sphinx moth or horned caterpillars they'll drop that tail there and it'll just be the eye spot. But that is really interesting that that little guy there's just frozen in mid-bite. Like, his mandibles are still open. That is hilarious. Let's see what he does if I pet him. Because normally, they'll kind of relax a little bit. Well, not really. They'll just freeze even more, but he should go about his daily routine now that I've... We'll see if he'll maybe eat for us. Probably not, because he's a caterpillar. Rose? What are you doing? What are you doing? Mm-hmm. She thought because we were speaking about caterpillars that she needed to be involved because she's a cat. Bad puns. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much the only update on the caterpillars after showing that little clip. And the update on all the animals, pretty much. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it was kind of long, and I'm sorry about that. But there's just a few things that had changed, and I figured I might as well show it all in one video instead of several. And, you know, might as well just make one long video instead of several small ones. A little update on the dubias as well. Here is their little salad that they're eating. And they have a bunch of new babies. As you can see, there's one right there. So, this is their little setup. It's got all these egg cartons. The back part back there has the heating pad. Then they've got their 2 bowls of water crystals here. And then, of course, I use this to put their food in. They have these. They've got a heating pad there in the back. And then this here I use because I can just toss it out and I can grab a new one from right here. And so yeah, but I figured I'd throw this in because I forgot to update you on the dubias. But you can't really see a lot of them. They all ran away when I opened the container. But kind of give you an idea. Actually, they're all hiding on the egg cartons probably. You can kind of see them back there running around. But I won't mess with them anymore, but yeah. So anyway, that's that little part. Alrighty, anyway guys, thank you for watching and have a good day.